Hello, Earthlings! My name is MonkeyBiscuit, and I'm going to be the host for the next about 2 hours. I'm going to play this game. I'm going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy. I did get this, and I did stream it roughly around the time it was first released, but I had a potato for a computer at that time, and it really struggled playing this game, and it was more of a chore. So I gave up on it. But now that I've got a decent rig, I thought I'll give it another try. And that's not the only reason, actually. My partner, she loves Harry Potter. She's a bit of a, well, used to be a cosplayer, and she's got a complete Harry Potter kind of, I don't know, costume, complete with the wand. So she's a bit of a fan, and we have been kind of sitting down in the evenings watching the movies over the last couple of weeks. We've watched like all the Harry Potter ones, and I think we're going to be starting, I don't know, Fantastic Beasts or something like that, maybe in the next couple of nights. So it's kind of, I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan, to be fair. I think it's all right, and like where I come from in Scotland, there is a place called what's it called? I keep wanting to say Knoydart. It's not Knoydart. Glenfinnan. And that's where a lot of the movie was shot. Like where Hogwarts is, that's kind of like where Glenfinnan is. The big curved bridge, which is called a viaduct, that's in Glenfinnan. The train station where they get off and they are like Hagrid meets them, that's Glenfinnan. So all that area is very close to where I lived. So it's kind of cool. Also, the steam train, which is the Hogwarts Express, is the steam train that runs from a place called, well, I think it runs from Glasgow to Malig, which is where you know, I'm originally from. So it's very cool. And I've got a nephew and niece that were actually extras in the movie. When I'm not sure if it's the first movie. I don't think it's the first movie. Maybe it's the third one, where they get off the steam train and they meet somebody, maybe Hagrid. And they're extras in that, and they got really excited because they got to stand very close to the principal actors in that scene. So when the movie came out, they were really excited, and then they discovered all you can see is the backs of their heads. They were so disappointed. So yeah, so in that respect, it's pretty cool. But anyway, I thought I'd give it another try tonight, and as I say, I have played it a little bit, but I'm going to go back into it, start up a new character, go in. Now, I am running a few mods. I downloaded from Nexus a mod pack thing that's got a load of mods in there. Well, not load, actually. It's not one of the big mod packs. It's a smaller one. It's got some graphical improvements. It's got some, I don't know, some bits and bobs. I can't remember all the things that it's got. I didn't go through all the mod lists. And it's got some costumes and bits and bobs like that. And it's stream safe, apparently. So I guess there's no nudity in it. I guess that's what you know, being stream safe means. But anyway, I thought I'll give it a start. So let's get into the game. Let's make up a new character. Now, I'm one of those weirdos. I like to play girl characters. Well, actually, I don't play girl characters in everything I play, but in many things I play girl tunes. I don't know why. I'm just weird, I guess. Alright, start a new character. So, I don't know, I'm not going to read all the I've done it before, so if you want to read it, just pause the video and then you can read it yourself. Let's start. Character we're going to go. Now, apparently there's like makeup and hair included. I like this lady. Ooh, I don't think that uniform was the last time. I can't remember having short skirts. So that must be part of the clothing, I guess, from the mods. But anyway, so I kind of like this person that's slicked. Oh, up here. Then what's this? Then you can change the face. I kind of like the face as it is. And I think the eye makeup's modded as well. Skin color. I'm going to make her a little bit paler. Too much? Too pale, maybe? How about glasses? Nah. Maybe no glasses. Do they do complexion? Doesn't seem to have. Let's go through these quick. That's quite cute. I can't. I think it's the same options as before. Oriental kind of look there, which kind of fits in where I'm living at the moment. But I do like this one. I don't know, kind of gives me an anime feel with big eyes. Hairstyle-y. Don't know really. And I think there's some mods been included. I like the black bow. Where's hair color up here? Looks like she's got grey hair. Looks like she's an old lady. Kind of like the blonde. I normally go dark hair. Red's quite cool. I don't know, I kind of like that. I don't know, I'm not into fashion at all. I do like the bow though, so I think I'll go with that. Scars! I never put scars on that in any of my tunes. Freckles, complexion. Looks like she's got a shiny face. Go for that one. What's this? What's the other side? I don't see much of a difference. Oh, I guess around the eyes. There you go, that one. Wow. No, I'm not into scars. Never have been in any games. Even if I got a guy. The same with tattoos. I don't. Well, that's wrong actually. In females, I don't tend to put tattoos, but in males, I do. No idea why. Moles. Must keep pressing. Ooh, freckles. Can you do freckles and moles? Does it be you can? Alright, there's one that I liked. That one, I think. Eyes. We got eyebrows. I think the eyebrows are fine. Eye colour. I don't know what eye colour to go. Green eyes. I don't want weird eyes. Purple eyes. Red eyes. That's quite out. Gives it an unusual look. I do like dark eyes though. No, I think I like the light blue. Makes her eyes stand out. Maybe because she's got darker features. Don't know. Well, I'm gonna go with that. Right. Do we put a name in? Is that here? Name. Sophie, what's a kind of wizardy name? I should have thought of this before. Silver Moon, Moon Song. I don't know, they all sound kind of elvish. I don't know what. Don't they just have not we like Potter? Ron Wee. What's Hermit Granger? So I don't know what they have. I'm just gonna go Silver Moon. Sounds like an elf, actually. I can't think of it. I should have gone online and had a look for Harry Potter name generators or something. So I think that's going to be our character. Can we change the clothing? I don't think there was that option, was there? I think it's all the same. Can you not do voice? Yeah, up here. Voice 1.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Weird.
That was quite something.
Weird. Okay, that's the one. So we can either
a few
have
cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I think the more higher tone fits the character better, I think. Difficulty, we just go for normal difficulty, which I guess that's it. Let's start.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Not sure of the voice now. Maybe it's too low. Too high, rather.
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I
It's
received
very
your
well
hour,
done,
I-
actually. It's very
Best not speak
Harry
here,
Potter-ish.
Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
So he knows something's following them, or something's following him. I think the plot's starting to come back to me. So I didn't really get into the game very much to know what was going on, really. I think I got up to about the troll fight. It's very cool. It's putting a smile on my face.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of
Okay,
anyone being admitted
that
to
skirt's too
Hogwarts
short.
so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
The voice acting is so cool.
Have you seen this?
That's right, the
I have.
goblins.
Opinions
That
differ as
goblin.
to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry,
Here it
I
is.
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open
Ranrock.
it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Pretty like
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Whoa.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
EOG.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
We got eaten.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Around.
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I don't remember that in Scotland.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your
running.
step.
Can we fire at one? No, no
Where
one.
do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A
I
good
don't
question.
understand this road. Why?
Miriam spent years searching for
Ooh.
evidence of a
Tiny
long-forgotten
bits.
form of ancient magic.
I guess maybe long ago they had
Ancient
wooden
magic?
stairs. Yeah.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Does look nice, doesn't it? This game does look nice.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Excellent. Cool bit stuff. Great shit.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Why is there so many pots in this place? Where would this have gone?
Ah, up there.
Oh, over there, I guess. Oh, I see. So it would have come round here. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
That sounds windy. It's making me feel cold.
Steady yourself.
That's so beautiful.
Reparo! Almost there.
Can't help it.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Oh, I think it's behind here where I've got to go. Oh, hang on. Minimap shows your surroundings with that. Okay. Break everything I see. Investigate.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Is it Merlin? Merlin the wizard. Apparently Merlin was Slytherin.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Let's go and have a look.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Ingots.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
We're supposed to investigate.
What in Merlin's name?
It's behind
Godric's
us.
heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Hello. Is it me you've been looking for?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
It kind of mirrors the first film in many ways.
After you.
After you. Fifth year. How many years in Hogwarts? Is it something like
Keep your
Kevin or
hands
something?
inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
What age when you start? I don't know what age the kids were. What, about 12 or something?
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact,
So she's about
we see quite a few
17?
on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
That's so cool.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
He's a happy sort, isn't he? And another one. Oh no, he left, did he?
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
You
He
please
watches
close
over
your
the
legs,
oldest
darling.
section of the bank.
Good.
Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
She's got some imagination to think all this up.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Wow, okay.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Gonna have a look, see?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait. Best of luck.
Wow, great.
Professor?
That
Good
was
looking.
certainly unexpected.
Blah.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
The chest
I don't
out there.
suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
Thing.
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos. What happens if that thing catches you? I guess you just don't learn it. Right, number one.
Lewis,
Well done.
now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh yeah, I think we have to fight them.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Okay, he knows what he's doing.
Explodo! Expulso! Expulso! Levioso! Confuso! Descendo! Levioso!
You got me
Confringo!
too quick.
Depose! Expulso! Defindo! Confringo! Levioso! Deposo! Lumos!
Did we do it?
Stay close!
Ooh, it's gone all dark.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Still dark. I've got to do lower. Yoko! Welcome to the stream. So which one were you joining in? Joining in? I heard Herbert. What profession? I didn't know you could. I played this before, briefly, when it first came out, but my computer at the time couldn't run it very well, and I ended up giving up because it was a nightmare running it. So now that I've got a more decent computer, I'll give it a go. Plus, me and my partner, for the last couple of weeks, we've been watching all the movies. She's a big Harry Potter fan, and it's kind of given me the push to play this again. So I thought I'd give it a go, so that's why I'm playing it tonight. So, but I can't remember having to join different professions or herbalist, or I don't know. Maybe you've got to pick what classes you go on. I'm not sure. I can't remember that. Not really sure. Anyway, I need to do Lumos.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Have you not seen the movies? It's from what I remember, it's quite a good game, but I can't remember too much of it. It looks beautiful anyway.
Oh, that's where they're leading me.
I'm a little bit of a Harry Potter fan, but I'm not a massive Potter fan, if I'm honest. My partner, she's a big Potter fan, so much so that she's got the costume. Right, Lumos again. Oh no, I've got to do Revelio.
I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Then Lumos. Oh, that's right. We've got to get them doing at the same time over here, I think.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Hold Q. Hold Q during Protigo, whatever that is. I know. To stun enemies. Steep attack. Okay. I was doing that anyway, wasn't I? Project. Review your objectives to reveal the way forward, alright. There's something I'm missing. Oh, I see. You hold it down. Okay, I get you now. Got it done?
Lumos.
Is it a prequel or different story? I think it's a different story in the Harry Potter universe. I don't know if Harry Potter or, like, Hermione, whatever the character's name is in this one. So I think it's... Like, I think you're a gifted wizard, so you go into Hogwarts older than you're supposed to. So normally I think, like, it said I'm going in 5th year, and normally you go in obviously in 1st year. So, you know, I don't know. You're a gifted student anyway. So that's as far as I've gathered so far. And you've uncovered right at the start, very much like the first movie, there's a sinister plot going on that you're kind of like in the middle of it. And at the moment, I'm able to, because of this natural ability I've got, I'm able to see things that other people can't see. Very beautiful looking game, that's for sure. Guess we go through there. Is there anything to find? I don't think so.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
Maybe
Oh, then you go.
impossible to follow.
Enjoy your bath.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Ouch.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ouch.
No way out.
It's so good. It's so good.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
It's so well done.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts. It's a very cool start of a game. Here it is, Hogwarts. Very cool. Very cool. And it's, for me, it's really interesting seeing pictures of Hogwarts because I know the location where Hogwarts is in, like, that's where Glenfinnan is. So obviously the Hogwarts itself is not there, but like the surrounding countryside, that's Glenfinnan. So cool.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
Oh, with my own
They
jacket.
need to know
That's
what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh yeah, you have to answer questions, I think. Not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not Slytherin.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
I think it's cool that you can go the different houses. So if you wanted to go Slytherin, you can. Well, though maybe you can't get a choice.
Nice
They might
of you
just
to
put you
join
in.
us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
He's a nice guy.
If you're lucky, we
think he wound
might
up his
still be
nose.
able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
So cool. It's weird because I've just watched the movies over the last couple of weeks.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Is this before or after the Harry Potter movies?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to explore. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what
Looking
you
at the
learn
voice,
in
who's the voice
class
actor?
will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Oh, I thought you asked different questions. I guess so. Except house. I thought you get asked many different questions.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, is Gryffindor like the default?
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
So well done. It really makes you feel like you're
It's
in the
most
world.
uncommon for
It's
a
very
student
clever.
to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Very strange. It's very strange way to get into a place, isn't
And
it?
get some sleep.
Behind
You have
behind a
big day ahead
picture.
of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your
Through a
first
hole.
class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Look at this. Done so well. Very cool. Where am I going? Oh, cool. Apples. Eat the apple. There's lots of things you can interact with.
Now, which way is the common room?
What, that place? This is so cool. Chest. 40 coins. We just robbed some money from something. There it is. I love this. It's so well done. It's weird because I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan. My brain really works on logic. And some things in Harry Potter just, like, don't make sense to me. Like, the game Quidditch doesn't make really much sense to me. Like, the rules behind it. I think it's cool the way it kind of... Like, some of it, the way it's played, but some of the rules just don't... It's just... I scratch my head.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
What about me? None of these pictures are moving. Oh, some of them are. Chest. Level lock. There you go. I'm going to wander around just looking at everything.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man.
Oh yeah, we've got to speak to people. Whoever this is first.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh,
Okay, maybe I'm
didn't
too
mean
pale.
to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Welcome back.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Yeah, the girl up here.
Shame you weren't born with wings down. I'm sure you use them.
Do I speak to her? And it seems.
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
What have you been playing today, Yoko?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting.
The voice acting's really good.
And even then, many struggle with it.
Well, it came out as Gryffindor.
Ahead of the
but
game.
I don't know if it just defaults to Gryffindor or if... Because in my memory, I thought I had to answer a number of questions, but only asked me one. So I might default to Gryffindor and then you can pick whichever one, but I'm Gryffindor. I don't know. I don't know which group I prefer. Maybe Gryffindor I prefer anyway. I'm not one of these sort of people that like to go into Slytherin. I've got no interest in that whatsoever, but I don't really know. I don't know enough about the different groups to be honest. So I have watched the games, but I'm not massive into the lore behind Harry Potter.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Do you ever wish you could ride the hippogriff?
I hope a professor catches her this
She
time.
gets bolder every year.
I just wondered if you...
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
From what I know, from watching the movies and what my partner said to me, is that Slytherin House is not necessary. It's where a lot of the evil doers go to. But it's not so much because it's an evil, like, house. I don't know what you call it. Group house, whatever. It's just that their way of thinking is different than most other people, and they graduate to maybe the sinister sides. But a lot of mages who are very powerful and very famous come out of a Slytherin house as well. But that you're not necessarily evil. You may not just follow the rules all the time. You could be an anti-hero. Like one of the biggest heroes in the movies came from Slytherin house, and you only find out that he's been this massive. All the way through the movies, you think he's like the baddie, but at the end, it turns around. You find out that he's goody, and you know, and he's from Slytherin. So it's not necessarily that you're evil. It's just that you maybe push against the rules and stuff like that. But I guess people who don't like following rules could be, you know, on the naughty side more often than not. I can't remember what Neville. By the way, I've heard rumours about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true about a dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling!
Crikey.
And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about my travels here?
What exactly are the rumours about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Okay. Looks brilliant. Amazingly well done. This is the weirdest way in and out.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Magic book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Hidden it up my
Thank you,
sleeve.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, lead on.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Right. Visiting Buffalo, famed for its green I don't know how to pronounce that, elixir, I think it is. And this, for example, what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said, instead of an F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Okay. So you can go around finding lore. Escape is my field. Continue. Right, okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
There's a kitty cat. Have to stop to stroke a kitty cat.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Alright. It's always time to stroke a kitty. Meow. Hang on. This little bit annoys me. Like, why is a chest there and why hasn't anybody else opened it? Why is it got coins in there for me? And why am I taking coins that are not even belong to me? That doesn't make sense to me.
Opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Okay. Select the library. Not the library. Select the library. Oh, I see. What about that?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I don't know about demigods.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okie dokie. Can't be bothered going through all this, so it's just...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Only
Perfectly
one
good
of me, though.
boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Open map. I see, so it's basically waypoints for your mission objectives. Okay. Track a quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious
Freedom
rocket.
Wars. No,
For now,
no idea. Is that game?
Focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ah. I see. No, I've never heard of it before. Have you got it? Can't get through this door. There you go. Hang on, what was that? I saw something glowing. That was a set of shears. There's something glowing.
Revelio.
Alright, I'm not going to read that. Just pause it if you want to read it. Ooh, grab that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends what mood I'm in.
Revelio.
Nothing there. Begin quest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
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 Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
How do I cast
a
Levioso?
surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a pragmatic.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Only all of my students are this adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad
Levioso.
for a beginner. You give as
I
good
kicked
as
your
you
ass!
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Lumos.
Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
There is a thing up here. A dragon skull. It's cool just looking at all the stuff that's about. Weird. Werewolf. He's got no willy.
Nice work.
Ooh. What are they called? What are those things called? Iron Maiden, is that what they're called?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
How do we track them again? I can't bloody remember. The V. Nope. There you go. Is it? It's upstairs. How do we get upstairs? That's the wrong way. Oh, okay. Different stairway.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Ronan's teaching us a spell.
Revelio.
Nope.
Don't you find? It's genuinely questionable as to whether the man's at Hogwarts did.
Aha. It's got a gluey thing. Or not.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses. Such a beautiful flower.
Oh, hang on, there's one.
Revelio.
Irish Phoenix. Mm.
What's to say?
Very cool castle. So it's up further, up there.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here we are.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are
can
a
do nothing.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
I remember this.
After me.
I failed this when I did this in the last game. It's what I think it is. Some kind of pulling balls or something like that. Sounds a bit rude, doesn't it? Pulling balls. Well, maybe it's
I've
not the
always
same thing.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay, it's what I remember.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
You need to hold it down and let it go at the right time, I think.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like ghost. Very good. Not to worry. Splendid.
Way too
For
fast.
the best of us.
That's what I kept doing before. Never get the timing right.
That's it. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Yes!
I don't know how to stop it.
Not to worry.
Keeps pulling it. Got to turn it off again, I guess.
There we go.
Doesn't it? I'm pressing the button, nothing's happening. Very good. Oh, I've got you now. Okay.
Excellent control.
You've got to press it again to turn it off.
Phew. Well done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Yes!
Ooh, too fast. Ooh, maybe not just right. Yes.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Oh, nice one.
There we go.
Too soon?
Quite impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
Get in there.
That's it! Very good, both of you. Well done.
Easy when you know how. Aha.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Very cool. Completed quest.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Very cool story. I'm really enjoying this. You get really sucked into the world. Quite cool.
Revelio.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Werewolves! Where were you?
And for I just don't get this. Why is the chest with gold in it that I can nab?
I'm not telling lies,
Weird.
Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I've got memory of this. I'm gonna have to remember how this works.
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a
Reveal.
fool or the Minister a flack?
And we need to get 5.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a
So
boot, and
3,
he says it's a
0,
flack.
and so it's
Enough.
2
You'll get us all
to
detention.
make 5. I can't remember. I think the bottom one is 0, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If my memory serves right. So 2 is going to be that weird looking thing up there. Don't know what it looks like. Like a goat thing. So that is number 1, a goat. That, I believe. So 12. Unicorn is 1. 4, which is 5. So it should be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could be wrong about this. So it's the... I don't know what the hell that is. That, if my memory serves me correct, it took me ages to work this out the first time. It is. Okay, cool. Got a new hat. And... oh, a decorative table. I didn't know you could... what can we decorate then? I didn't know you could decorate stuff. But you could decorate maybe your common room or something. That's quite cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, hang on. We can catch the pages. What? By Leviosa, maybe? Oh, no, that one. Accio. I might try changing them. Putting that to there. Take that one out. Hang on. So Leviosa can be the first one. Then that can be the second one. Then the light one here. Can we not just get rid of that? Whatever. Right, where to now? Let's have a look at missions. Down here. Click. If we go there first, then we're quite close. Right. So it's that way. How do I do it again? Pressing wrong buttons. Right, put down here. Hang on. Nothing there. Kitty cat. Okay, let's get this. New quest.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
An elf.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope. No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
So far, the voice acting's superb. Superb. Like, quite often I play a game where the voice, for me, the voice doesn't really match the character, you know? But I'm not even, like, with this, the voice acting's so good, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just getting sucked into the plot. It's really cool.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Could be a not alcoholic then. Yeah. Non-alcoholic beer. Right, let's get to the map, find out where we're going. What is this? That's the assignment, okay. Click on that, so it's right outside. Kitty cat. News.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages in defense against the Arch Tower. Okay. So that is...
This is the right area.
That one. We need to go up here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Yeah, later. Oh, there it is.
Brilliant.
Was that just the two that you wanted me to do? Was easy enough.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Quite cool you have to do something to learn it, though it seems pretty simple. Very simplistic.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Pharaoh! Done it. So that's it. And I've pretty much come to the end of my stream time. I can only do 2 hours now. I've got work tomorrow, so I kind of want to sort things out before I get to my bed. So I'm going to leave it here, I think. I'm really enjoying this. It's much better than the first time I played it. I mean, I played it up until, I think, if my memory serves me up to the troll fight. I can't remember if it was ogre fight, troll fight, whatever. But it was just a pain to play because my computer was like a potato. So it was just, you know, lagging and it just wasn't playing well. But now that I've got this new rig, well, I say new, I've had it for a while. It's playing a lot smoother, so I'm enjoying the game itself. the mechanics, and especially the story. And I think it's helped watching the movies with my partner for the last 2 weeks, because I'm sucked in now, you know? And I think before when I played it, I wasn't so into the story, if my memory serves me right, but I guess because I've watched the film, it's kind of infused me with interest into the storyline. And it's really interesting to see how Harry Potter it actually is. It's very well done, and it's really interesting, like, seeing Hogwarts itself and how big it is. It's massive. It's very cool. I just wonder how much they've, like, spoken to Rowling, like, to get Hogwarts the way it is. Like, is it how she envisaged it, or have they had their own creative license to make it as they choose? Be interesting. I'll find out. Might do some research on it. Anyway, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. If you like what you see, hit the like button, be much appreciated. And if you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? I'm probably gonna play this tomorrow. I was gonna play a different game, but I think I might play this a couple of nights. It'd be nice actually to do a whole playthrough of a game for once in my life. But anyway, I'm gonna say ta-ta for now and see you next time. Ta-ta! Bye!